Hello all you fellow zero-point energy researchers. This is an update on the zero-point energy battery. Quite simply, basically how it works is we just put this pyrite coated magnesium rod with cloth around the magnesium rod, and we just set it right in here in a copper cap for a few days, and then basically it becomes a battery. But quite simply, what most people are doing is they're putting activated carbon and sand in the center of the pipe right here. But we discovered that's not even necessary. Quite simply, after a few days, as you can see right here, it becomes hard around the side. So it becomes nice and hard and cake. It's like a cake or an icing type cake type mixture. Now if you look at the voltmeter right now, as you can see right now it's at 0.00 and there's nothing inside the copper cap right here. But watch what happens when I put this, which is basically the magnesium rod with the cotton around the center and then the pyrite on the outside. It's been sitting for a few days, so the activated carbon and the sand has had time to harden up here and make like a nice tough texture. So once again we have 0 volts right here, and we have nothing inside the copper cap. Okay, so watch what happens when I put this inside the copper cap. Let's go ahead and put the backlight on here so you guys can see it. There we go. Now as you can see, it's drawing half a volt, and there's nothing in here except basically the pyrite coated magnesium rod. All there is an empty copper cap and the icing around the outside. And we're drawing about half a volt right here. Remember that we're not using water to activate this. This is a standard ongoing half volt. Now watch what happens when I take it out. Take it out of the copper cap, voltage is gone. And as you can see, remember, there's nothing in here, it's totally dry. This is a completely empty copper cap. And there's no voltage. The voltage only occurs once this goes inside this. Wham. The constant DC voltage. So this basically is good news for 2 reasons. One is we don't need to fill up this copper cap completely with activated carbon and sand all the time. So that takes a burden off of resources and also finances, because we don't need to fill this up. As you can see, there's nothing in here. We don't need to put any, there's just a little bit in there, but we don't need to fill this up with the activated carbon and charcoal all the time. All we need to do is make sure we let this sit for a few days until it hardens up, and then stick it in here. Once it's hardened up, we put it inside, and we basically get our half volt. That's basically half a ongoing volt. And I'm going to keep these cells dry because if you water them, it does increase the voltage a little bit, but I only add water once I first put everything in here to make it sit, so it cakes in. Basically adding the water just basically makes it set like a bit of a glue. And it also means that the energy that's coming out of here is being somehow amplified by the copper pipe. So the copper pipe is acting as an antenna of some sort, and it's increasing the resonance or the oscillation within. So that's pretty much a simple update right there. And I've also noticed it doesn't even need to be in all the way. Even if it's in half the way, watch this. Okay, we're at 0 volts right here. Okay, I'll put it in about halfway and watch the voltage go up. There we go. Okay, right now it's not even all the way in. It's about halfway in, just a little over half. And as I it's a little over half, still drawing about half a volt. But this is what it is in all the way. It's all the way in right now. It's drawing about half a volt. And as I slowly take it out, it goes back to 0. But it's a very interesting phenomenon. It does prove that the copper is acting as an amplifier. And let me go ahead and try another piece right here. This should be interesting. Quite simply, this is just a standard plastic cup. I'll get this out of the way here so you can all see. This is a standard plastic cup with foil on the inside. It's not even copper. So let's see what happens when we put this. I'll go ahead and change the leads on here. Okay, so we need something. This basically is aluminum, just aluminum tape, or you could use aluminum foil. It's basically empty. There's nothing in here, just a little bit of stuff on the bottom. We're currently at 0 volts. Once again, we have the caked cathode with the magnesium rod. Let's put it in and see what happens. See if we get any voltage. Right now there is no voltage. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're coming up again, once again, half a volt. Now remember, this is not copper. This is aluminum. This is basically aluminum, like aluminum foil. I'm using aluminum tape right here. So we're not even using copper. So basically the amount of voltage I'm getting is about the same as before. Remember, it's just a rough setup right here. But yeah, this is a very rough setup. But as you can see, I'm drawing about half a volt again. The copper is a little more steady because the copper is being, more professionally set up. But once again, this is just using aluminum right here, and aluminum cup with plastic. It's not even copper. So basically, it's becoming amplified by aluminum, or a metal type of a metal pipe, a metal cylinder is amplifying the effect of the energy coming out of here, turning into a DC voltage. Anyway, once again, it's coming to you from ez3dbiz.com. Thank you for watching. It's a general update. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.